जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम students. Today we will discuss the two basic kinds of verb, transitive verb and intransitive verb, and then we will further discuss in detail the subtypes of a transitive verb. Okay, so start with the verb. Verb behaves transitively or intransitively, and it's a common question comes in the exams, either the verb is transitive or intransitive. So I will give you very simple tips how to recognize either it is transitive or intransitive. For instance, in case of a transitive verb, action passes on from subject to object. Secondly, mostly its passive voice is possible. And thirdly, its object answers to what or whom. So these are three tips. One, सब्जेक्ट से जो एक्शन है वो पास ऑन हो जाएगा ऑब्जेक्ट की तरफ, जो कि इतना इजीली अंडरस्टैंडेबल नहीं है. लेकिन जो नंबर 2 और नंबर 3 पॉइंट्स हैं, these points will help you very significantly. For example, passive voice is possible, but not always. Mostly ट्रांसिटिव वर्ब का पैसिव वॉइस पॉसिबल होता है, एक केस में नहीं होता, वो भी सूडो ट्रांसिटिव वर्ब है, जिसका मतलब होता है नॉट रियल. तो आप कह लें कि 90% और मोर पैसिव वॉइस इज पॉसिबल ऑफ अ ट्रांसिटिव वर्ब. एंड थर्डली, इट्स ऑब्जेक्ट आंसर्स टू व्हाट एंड होम. यानी कि आप ऑब्जेक्ट के केस में, मैं एग्जांपल आपको देता हूं, आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा. For example, he eats rice. I paid bill. I paid the bill. So in these two examples, you see the verb is transitive. Why? Because action is passes on from subject to object. Secondly, passive voice is possible. Rice are eaten by him. Thirdly, its object is answering to what? He eats what? Rice. I paid what? The bill. One more example. I love my country, or I love my parents. So I love whom. Over here जो verb है वो whom को और ये वर्ब वाला केस जो है वो इन दोनों केसेस में आएगा. राइस, ईट एंड पेड, इन दोनों केसेस में वर्ब ट्रांसिटिव है, क्योंकि इसका जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो वर्ब को आंसर कर रहा है, जबकि थर्ड सेंटेंस में ऑब्जेक्ट whom को आंसर कर रहा है. I love whom? My parents. So this is transitive verb. In case of intransitive verb, mostly object is missing. Okay, and passive voice is not possible. And thirdly, if object is present, it doesn't answer to what and whom. For example, I write over here, you can see that he goes to school. Goes is intransitive verb. Why? Because action doesn't pass from subject to object. Secondly, its passive voice is not possible. Thirdly, you can say that its object is not answering to what or whom, rather it is answering to where. He goes where? To school. Ahmed plays well. So over here there is no any object. Well is not object. So Ahmed plays, and in this way it is an intransitive verb. Plays is intransitive verb. Over here run is intransitive verb, because it's they their passive voice is not possible, and the objects are not answering to what and whom, rather object is not present in these two sentences. So you see the difference between transitive and intransitive verbs. Now we are moving ahead towards the types of transitive verb. So students, these are the subtypes of transitive verb. There are 6 subtypes of transitive verb. What are they? One is monotransitive verb, ditransitive verb, tritransitive verb, complex transitive verb, pseudo transitive verb, and ambitransitive verb. So what are their details? Mono means one. So keep it in mind. Di means two. They are also called as bitransitive verb. Tri obviously three. And complex, something having many, something complex. Pseudo, not real. And ambi, both sides, having both sides. So now we will discuss one by one all these. I told you earlier about monotransitive verb. This is the first kind. So mono means one. Therefore it contains only one direct object. इसका एक डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट होता है. Structure, over here it's the structure of a monotransitive verb. Subject, then comes monotransitive verb, and then comes only one object, which is a direct object. These are the examples. He kicked the ball. Over here the ball is an object, a direct object, and kicked is a monotransitive verb. Over here, I made a delicious dish. So a delicious dish is a direct object. So made is a monotransitive verb. And here he is playing cricket. So is playing over here are verbs, and playing is a monotransitive verb because cricket is a direct object. These are direct objects, and these are 3 monotransitive verbs. I hope you have understood monotransitive verb. Now ditransitive verb. As you know, di means two. It is also called as bitransitive verb. So it contains two verbs. One is direct object. Sorry, two objects, not two verbs. It contains two objects. A verb which contains two objects is called as ditransitive verb. So one is direct object and the other one is indirect object. Because it happens that there are certain verbs, they contain two objects. So it is the structural formula of using a ditransitive verb. Subject, then comes ditransitive verb, and obviously it contains two verbs. One is direct, so two objects. One is direct object and the other one is indirect object. Over here I told you a simple method of knowing either an object is direct or indirect. For example, a direct object always answers to what? A direct object always answers to what? And an indirect object always answers to whom? Let's see in the example. I gave Ahmed a bag. So over here, gave is a verb and this is a ditransitive verb. Why is it a ditransitive verb? Because it contains two objects, one object and the other one object. So Ahmed and a bag, these are two objects. Out of them, one is direct object and one is indirect object. You can very easily tell me which object is direct and which is indirect. I gave what? A bag. It means it is direct object. I gave to whom? To Ahmed. It means it is indirect object. It's very easy. Same is the case in sentence number 2. He gifted me a book. A book. So, me is indirect and a book is direct object. And therefore, gifted will become a direct ditransitive verb. So, it is very easy. So, here it is tritransitive verb, and you know, tri means three. So, there are three objects now. Three places of object are used with a single verb, a verb which contains three kinds of objects. And what are they? It contains a direct object, an indirect object, and a prepositional phrase. These three things are attached with one verb. For example, this is the structure formula of using a tritransitive verb. Subject, then comes tritransitive verb, then comes maybe a direct object first, maybe an indirect object first. Both can come first and the other one will come after it. Indirect object and a prepositional phrase. Okay. He gave me a book for consultation. Over here, gave is a tritransitive verb. How it is a tritransitive verb? Because it contains one indirect object over here. Then comes a direct object. This is indirect object. This is a direct object. And this is a prepositional phrase. So in this sentence, gave will become a tritransitive verb. Same is the case with this sentence. I trade you this bag for your helmet. So you can understand the examples with that. Particularly this example is enough for you to understand a tritransitive verb. Now come towards complex transitive verb. A complex transitive verb contains an object and an object complement. यानी ऐसा वर्ब जिसका जो एक ऑब्जेक्ट और फिर ऑब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट भी रखे उसको हम कॉम्प्लेक्स ट्रांसिटिव वर्ब कहते हैं. The formula is here: a subject, then comes complex transitive verb, then comes object, and then comes object complement. Now, what is an object complement? Which completes the meaning of its object. Completes the meaning of its object. Here are two examples. We selected Imran Khan or Prime Minister. This is a complex transitive verb. Why? Because it contains an object and an object complement. Why is it an object complement? It completes the meaning of object. we selected Imran Khan or Prime Minister, or Prime Minister is about object. So it tells about object. It becomes, it works as an adjective. I consider my teacher worthy. So consider is a complex transitive verb. My teacher is an object, and worthy is object complement because it is completing the meaning of teacher. Otherwise, the sentence is incomplete. I consider my teacher what? Worthy. So it is completing the meaning of its object. So this is a try, two examples of try transitive verb are over here. And now fifth one is pseudo transitive verb. As I told you earlier, pseudo means not real. So it means that it is not a real transitive verb. Why? Because a real transitive verb makes a passive voice. But this is the only verb which is transitive and it doesn't make any passive voice. And the reason is that its object, it keeps an object, but its object is unaffected by the verb. So we call that object an unaffected object. It contains an unaffected object. इसका ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो वर्ब को रिसीव करने के बाद अनअफेक्टेड रहता है, उस पर कोई असर नहीं होता. और उसका प्रूफ ये है कि दिस इज द ओनली ट्रांसिटिव वर्ब व्हिच डजंट मेक एनी पैसिव वॉइस. इट डजंट मेक एनी पैसिव वॉइस. ठीक है, ये फिक्स्ड है. ये वाले 6 जो वर्ब्स हैं ये सूडो ट्रांसिटिव वर्ब हैं. आप इनको याद कर लें. हैज, हैव, had, suit, fit and own. I own a business. This shirt doesn't fit you. This shirt doesn't suit you. I have a pen. I had a car once. So these are some examples you can see as well in written form. Green color suits Pakistani flag. So over here, green color is subject. Suits is pseudo transitive verb. Pseudo transitive verb. Why? Because its object is unaffected. An unaffected object you can't make it passive voice. Why is it transitive? Because it keeps an object. इसका object है इसलिए इसको transitive verb कहेंगे. लेकिन क्योंकि object unaffected रहता है इसलिए इसको pseudo transitive verb कहेंगे. ठीक है. Your shirt doesn't fit you. आप इसका passive voice नहीं बना सकते. I had a car. आप इसका passive voice नहीं बना सकते. यहाँ पे fit और यहाँ पे had जो है ये सब के सब pseudo transitive verb है. The last one is ambitransitive verb. The word ambi means both. So these verbs behave both transitively and intransitively. Sometimes they are transitive and sometimes they are intransitive. Examples are here. He is running fast. So over here running is an intransitive verb. But same word over here becomes a transitive verb when we say that he is running a school. You can check by making passive voice. He is running fast. Its passive voice cannot be made. But over here you can make passive voice. He is running a school. A school is being run by him. Passive voice बन गया. Passive voice बन गया. Transitive verb हो गया. यहाँ passive voice नहीं बना, intransitive verb हो गया. इधर देखते हैं. The birds fly in the sky. Over here, fly is intransitive. Intransitive verb. But I fly kites. Kites are flown by me. So it becomes a transitive verb. You can make its passive voice. And there are many other examples you can find. So such kind of verbs are called ambitransitive verb. So students, I hope आपको आज का lecture समझ आ गया होगा. In case of problems, you can text me in the box.